let's talk about one of the most iconic sites in all of Japan, Kinkaku-ji, also known as the Temple of the Golden Pavilion. It's this absolutely stunning Zen Buddhist temple in Kyoto, a designated World Heritage Site that people from all over the world come to see.
I mean, just look at that. It's breathtaking, right? The golden temple perfectly reflected in the water of the mirror pond. It just feels so ancient, so timeless, like a priceless treasure that's seen centuries come and go.
But here's the thing. What if I told you that this ancient monument, this perfect image from feudal Japan, is actually an illusion? That the building you're looking at right now is probably younger than your grandparents?
Yep. The Golden Pavilion that stands today was actually finished in 1955. So what in the world happened to the original? And how did this modern-day copy become the world-famous symbol we all know?
Well, that's what we're going to get into. We're about to uncover the surprising and honestly pretty dramatic story hidden behind that golden facade.
To really get what this place is all about, we have to go way back to the beginning. And believe it or not, it didn't even start out as a temple. So picture this. It's 1397, and this incredibly powerful shogun, Ashikaga Yoshimitsu, buys this land for his retirement villa. This pavilion was basically his personal paradise. It was only after he passed away that his will instructed it be converted into the Zen temple we think of today.
So why all the gold? Was it just for showing off? Not at all. Back in that period, gold had a really deep symbolic meaning. It was believed to purify any negative energy, especially feelings about death. So that gleaming exterior was as much a spiritual statement as it was a visual one.
For hundreds of years, the pavilion was a masterpiece. It even survived a brutal, decade-long civil war that burned a huge part of Kyoto to the ground. You'd think it was invincible, but its luck was about to run out.
And this is the great irony in this whole story. After making it through wars and standing for over 500 years, the original, priceless building wasn't lost in some epic battle. It was destroyed in a single night, during a time of peace.
And the contrast is just, wow, look at this. On the left, that's the original pavilion back in 1885. You can see the gold is a bit worn from time. And on the right, that's what was left after the fire in 1950. Just a charred skeleton. It's devastating to see. So what happened? In the dead of night on July 2nd, 1950, a young, 22-year-old novice monk at the temple, Hayashi Yokin, set it on fire. The entire 550-year-old structure, along with the priceless original statue of its founder, was completely destroyed. The entire nation was in shock.
But there was no way Japan was going to let this icon just disappear. Out of this absolute tragedy came this massive national effort to resurrect the Golden Pavilion. And the building we see today is that reconstruction. It was finished just 5 years after the fire, which is incredible. And it's considered a really close copy of the original, based on old plans and detailed photographs.
But here's a fascinating little twist. During another big restoration in 1987, the new gold leaf they put on was 5 times thicker than the original. So the pavilion we see today is probably way more brilliant and intensely golden than the one the shogun himself ever saw. And sitting right on top of the roof is this beautiful bronze phoenix. I mean, could there be a more perfect symbol for this story? A mythical bird that rises from its own ashes. That's Kinkaku-ji right there. A story of destruction and spectacular rebirth. Okay, so beyond its incredible history, the pavilion itself is just a masterpiece of design. The architect managed to blend 3 totally different styles into one harmonious building. Each floor is like a different era. The first floor is in the style of the old-school imperial court, with lots of natural wood and open spaces. You go up to the second floor, and boom, it's the style of the samurai warriors. And then that top floor, the most golden one, is pure Chinese Zen style, which of course makes sense for its final purpose as a religious space.
And the genius doesn't stop with the building. The garden around it is designed using this amazing Japanese concept called borrowed scenery. The idea is that the garden doesn't just end at its border. It's designed to intentionally pull in the view of the hills and trees in the distance, making it feel like the whole world is part of the design. It's so clever.
And every single thing here is symbolic. The mirror pond reflects the heavens. The islands are meant to represent the islands of Japan. And even those rocks are carefully placed to look like sailboats heading towards a mythical island of eternal life. The entire design is about creating a perfect harmony between heaven and earth.
So when we come back to this image, we see it differently now, don't we?
It's not just a beautiful building anymore. Reflected in that water, you can see a shogun's vision, a national tragedy, an incredible rebirth, and an absolute masterclass in design.
So it leaves you with this big question. Is Kinkaku-ji just a flawless copy, or is it something more? Maybe its true identity isn't about being perfectly authentic to the past, but about its powerful story of resilience. It's a golden symbol, brighter than ever, proving that incredible beauty can be rebuilt from ashes. It really makes you think, is history just about what we manage to preserve, or is it also defined by what we have the vision and the courage to recreate?